Mumbai is a very unique city. I only know two other cities. One is New York, and the other is Hong Kong, where I was born. And I think all of these cities have something similar in that there is a kind of energy and buzz, millions of people, and a 24/7 existence. We like to talk about genius loci in architecture, which means the spirit of the place. And so Altamount has a very particular place in Mumbai's history. It has always been considered sort of the premier location to live and be. Altamount means the high mountain, and Privé means privacy. So it kind of sets the tone for the contrast that we were trying to strive for of this incredible 24/7 city, and at the same time carving out in this a sort of an island of quietude. So this is very much about process of design and form following function for us as the architects of the project to achieve. We already started with something that was incredible, which is this privileged place above the city with this amazing view out towards the north, the northwest, where we are looking out over Haji Ali Bay and the water that expands off to the west. That is gold dust. The architecture that responded to that needed to take that view and make it part of the DNA of the actual building, the DNA of the apartments and the lives of the people who live in it. Creating a building where the first unit itself already starts well above the ground at 30 meters plus, where the views are already exceptional. Coming up into a private foyer to an apartment per floor, sharing it with nobody. High floor-to-floor heights of over 3.8 meters. Then moving from the living and dining room where Mumbai is laid out at your feet, the idea of the ultimate luxury being space and privacy. Combine that with intelligent planning and laying out the rooms so that they really take into account the best orientations and the best views. The master bedroom has a balcony in front of it, and that is also facing this preferred northwest view. So taking into account this amazing backdrop to this large, expansive set of windows that face northwest to be able to come home to be able to look at every day and watch the sun as it sets. When we think about what someone who lives here might feel, it would be that sort of release as you come back home, retreat from the fatigue and the stresses of daily life. And the idea that you go, and you can let out a sigh of relief and say, I am home, I am in my oasis. The analogy that came to mind very early on was the idea of the eye of the storm. If Mumbai, this 24/7 city, is the storm, then Privé is the calm at the heart of it. You don't need to leave the storm, you just need to be at the heart of it, where all of a sudden everything calms down. Everything is distilled down to a very simple relationship of you and the horizon and the sunset.